कहते भैया से बात करना। Hello everyone. There is no one. यहाँ पे लिखा नहीं है this is simple. सात्विक. Yes, waiting for some more to add. Then we'll start our topic. Algebra, basic concepts of algebra. We have still 10 minutes. We'll start at 4 o'clock. Arian assistant, how are you doing? Good. Good. Hello. So, thank you. Thank you. We'll start our class at 4. Hi. Hello, Monica. We will do basic concepts of algebra. Just we'll wait for 2-3 minutes more. Then we'll start the topic. Hello. Okay, I'll do. I will do. So I think now let us start. Yes. What is algebra? What are basically there are two things in algebra that are we see constants and variables. We talk about algebra. We have two things that we see. Suppose this is an expression. So we are using alphabets as well as numbers. Is it visible to everyone? Is it visible? Yes. So we can see here alphabets and these are the numbers. So these alphabets are called variables. Is my sound audible to all? Can you hear me? So now let us continue. Okay, let us continue. So these alphabets, so I'm talking about this X, Y, and XY. These are called variables. And these numbers, they are called constants. Why they are called variables? Because their value keeps on changing. That we will study. And these 2, 3, and 4, they are constants because their value are fixed and we cannot change their value because 2 will remain 2 and 3 will remain 3. So the expression which is formed by variables and constants are basically it is algebra. Now people get confused between the two things, that is equation and expression. If in algebra we use equal to sign, then it is equation. Suppose we have 2x plus y is equal to 5. This is equation. And what I have written above is expression. When there is no equal to sign, it is expression. And when we have equal to sign, it is equation. Okay? So one thing is equation and the other thing is expression. So first I will tell you something about expressions and then we'll talk about equations. How equations are formed and how expressions are formed. Now what are terms? Suppose this is an expression, this 2x square 3y plus 4xy. Terms are when we separate these constants and variables with the sign of plus and minus, then it is a term. Here 2x square is one term. This 2x square is one term, 3y is another term, and 4xy is other term. Okay? Because these are separated with each other with plus sign. Here we can have minus also. So if few constants and variables are separated with plus or minus sign, they are considered among one term. And in between them, we can have multiplication and division sign. Suppose if we split this term, it can be written as 2 into x into x. So we see in between this, we have multiplication sign. So these individually, they are called factors. This is term, these are terms. This is expression. Expression can be splitted as terms. This expression has three terms and each term is divided into factors. This 2x square has three factors, 2 and x. And 3y again has two terms, 3 and y. This 4 into x into y means it also has three terms, 4, x and y. So expression, terms, and these are factors of terms. These are factors. You can note it down. Is it clear that what is the difference between expression and equation? What are terms and what are factors? These are very basic things in when we talk about algebra. It should be very much clear in your mind. So when we get factors, we can divide them as like terms and unlike terms. The terms having all factors same, those are like factors, like terms. What are like terms? I'll write another expression. If I write 2xy plus 4x square plus 5xy plus 9x square. This is an expression. And now if we split them, we see we can write factors of this as these are different terms with different factors and 9 into x into x. So I told you the terms having same factors. Like here we see x and y. We will ignore this number part. Numerical part we will ignore. This 2 and 5 we will not consider. We'll just see variables. If they are having same variables, then they are like terms. In this expression, we have 2xy, 2xy and 5xy as like terms and 4x square and 9x square as like terms. Okay. Hi. Oh, hi, Kellen. You're getting it? So this is it with like terms and unlike terms. These are like terms. And if we talk these two terms, if we talk about 2xy and 4x square, so they are unlike terms. These two are like terms. These two are like terms. And when we talk about 5x or with 4x square, they are unlike terms. So in adding algebraic expressions, when we simplify them, that is adding or subtracting, so this only we can do in like terms. We can add like terms
We can subtract like terms, but we cannot do with unlike terms. We cannot add and subtract unlike terms. Now, expressions can be divided in different forms, like they can be monomial, they can be binomial, trinomial, or polynomial. It depends on the number of terms. As I have told you, what are terms? Terms are, these are the terms in the equation, in the expression, sorry. So in this expression, we see there are 4 terms. I told you like terms can be added. If we talk about these like terms, we can add their coefficients. What are coefficients? Coefficients are the numerical part of the term. If we talk to x and y, so numerical coefficient of variables. Suppose coefficient of x will be everything except x, that is 2y. Coefficient of x will be 2y, and numerical coefficient of x will be 2. Okay, so normal coefficient will be everything remaining x, and numerical coefficient is this. So when we add or subtract, we add or subtract only coefficient. We will write variables as it is, right? So if we talk about coefficient of y in this term, coefficient of y will be 2x, and numerical coefficient will be 2. Okay. So if we add in this expression, we will just add numerical coefficients of like terms. These 2 are like terms. We'll add their coefficients, that is numerical coefficient, that is 2 and 5. We'll add them, they'll become 7. 7xy, and here we have these 2 like terms. We'll add them up, 4 and 9, we get 13 x square. So this is how we add in expressions. And what are factors? Now, types of expressions. Expression having one term. Suppose we have what expressions, Kellen? So in this, if we talk about monomial, monomials are the polynomials having just one term. Suppose we have an expression 2xy. So this is monomial. Then we have binomial. Binomial is expression having 2 terms. Suppose we have 4x square plus 3xy. This is binomial. Trinomial is having 3 terms. 4x square plus 3xy plus 9. We can have a term without variable also. That is called a constant term. A term without variable is called a constant term. Expressions. What are expressions? Expressions are, I told in the starting, you were not there, that expressions are when we have this. Suppose this is an expression, we have variables and constants. What are variables? These alphabets are variables whose values can be changed. and constants are whose values cannot be changed. Okay, so they together form an expression. And what is equation? When we put it something equal to, suppose we have 4x plus y is equal to 3. So this will be an equation. And when we don't have anything equal to, this is an expression. Okay, is it clear? Let us move further. How these expressions are formed, how it is used in normal day-to-day life. Suppose we have, like it is written, difference of 7 and x. What will be the difference of 7 and x? Difference of 7 and x. If x is greater than 7, we will have x minus 7. And if it is given that 7 is greater than x, we'll have 7 minus x. So difference of 7 and x will be x minus 7 or 7 upon x. If it is given, suppose this is given, so this will be the answer. This is how we convert words into this expression form. And if it is given that difference of 7 and x is 5, difference of 7 and x is 5, right? If x is greater than 7, then x minus 7 is equal to 5. This becomes equation, and this is an expression. I think now it is clear to you, Kellen, that when we talk about this simple, this difference of 7 and x, this is x minus 7 is expression, and x minus 7 is equal to 5 is an equation. 3/4 of a number is 8. 3/4 of a number is 8. 3/4 of a number, first of all, we will form one side. In equations, we have two sides. Just let us talk about equation first, and then we'll make equations. As I told you, we have equal to sign. Means we have two sides in equation, that is left-hand side and right-hand side. So both the sides are equal. Like I told you 2x plus y is equal to 5 if we have this equation. So in this is left hand side and this is right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side in this expression. This is how equations are. Like if we have 3/4 of a number, suppose number is x. In this number is x. So 3/4 of a number will be 3/4 x is 8 is equal to 8. Here we see that we have two sides, that is left hand side and we have right hand side here. So this is how equations are formed. Expression is just one side and equations have both the two sides. Now in simplifying algebraic expressions, we use identities, but before identities, I would like to tell you what are roots of the equation, because now we are talking about equations. So root of the equation is the value of variable that satisfies the equation. Suppose we have 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, right? In this expression, in this equation, sorry, we see that how it is formed. it has two values, two sides, left hand sides and right hand side. Right hand side is 0. So the value of x which satisfies this equation, satisfies means which makes left hand side is equal to right hand side, that will be the root of the equation. What value of x makes this equation equal? So we'll do it by trial and error method. This is very simple method that we'll take a few examples. We'll take few numbers and we'll keep on putting it again and again, and we'll find whether it is equal to right hand side or not. Suppose we have expression, a simple, I'm taking a very simple equation, that is x minus 6 is equal to 13. Then what will be the root of this equation? We'll put x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and we'll find out when which value of x makes left hand side equal to right hand side. So taking left hand side and putting x is equal to 0, 0 minus 6, answer is minus 6, which is not equal to 13. So right, it is not equal to right hand side. So 0 is not the root. Again, we'll take x is equal to 1. 1 minus 6 is minus 5. Again, it is not equal to 13, which is not equal to right hand side. Now taking 2. 2 minus 6 is equal to minus 4, which is again not equal to, we'll keep on doing it till we get 13. This is trial and error method, finding an root by trial and error method. Okay. Because we know this is minus sign, so we have to keep something bigger to get 13. Okay, we can, x is equal to put 10. 10 minus 4, 6 is equal to 4. Now we have started getting positive numbers, so we have to put bigger number. We put x is equal to 15, which is also not equal to right hand side. For 15 minus 6 is equal to 9. Again, we need something bigger number. 20, if we put 20 minus 6 is 14. So we need one number less, 20. X is equal to 19 if we put x is equal to 19. So 19, I'll rub the upper part. X is equal to 19. If we put 19 minus 6 is 13, which is equal to right hand side. So x is equal to 19 is the root of the equation. This. Okay. The value of x which makes left hand side is equal to right hand side is the root of the equation. I think it is clear. We'll take one more example to find whether, if it is given that x is equal, if we have got the value of x as 1. Suppose we have given x is equal to 1, and we have to find, we have also given an expression. The expression is x plus 3. We have to find value of this expression. No, value of this expression. What will be the value of this expression when we put x is equal to 1? Okay, this is expression, not equation. Don't get confused between expression and equation. We are taking both the topics together because basic concepts of both the topics are same. Putting x is equal to 1 here, 1 minus 3 plus 2. We'll have 1. Here we will use BODMAS rule. Watch my video on BODMAS for this. You'll be able to solve these type of expressions easily. Minus 2 plus 2. So we get 0. Right? So value of this expression on putting x is equal to 1 is 0. So it is the solution of when we get value of expression as 0, so this means that this is solution of this expression. So x minus 1 is solution of this expression. X minus x is equal to 1 is solution, or we can say it is as root. Okay, both we can say. X1 is equal to 1 is solution. Now let us come towards identities. It is very important topic in algebra. You should learn identities by heart first of all. It is used both to factorize the expressions and to simplify. So what is factorization? Converting an expression into its factors. What is factorization? This is also very important topic. Many a times I come across this question that children get confused between how to factorize and what is factorization. Factorization is the factor of expression with which when we what are factors? Factors are when we divide that expression with the factor, we get answer as 0. We don't get any remainder in that case. Like factors of 12 will be 2, 3, because when we divide 12 with 2 or 3, factors of 12 will be 2, 3, 4, 6. Like when we divide it with 2, we get no remainder. When we divide it with 3, we do not get any remainder. Similarly, when we divide with 4, we do not get any remainder. So factors are the numbers in arithmetic also and in algebra also, that when it divide with the expression, we do not get any remainder. So that are the factors, and converting expression into its factor form is factorization. Okay, how we'll do? When we'll do a question, it will be more clear to you. So if we have to factorize this, so first I'll take a simple method, that is regrouping method. Okay, so if we take this, what is regrouping method? We take common values out from it. In these two terms, first we'll see the all factors of these terms. We have x into x plus x into y plus 8 into x plus 8 into y, right? In these two, we see we have x as a common factor. We'll take it out. This is regrouping. Plus, we have 8 in common, x plus y. Now we have got these two terms. In these two terms, one factor is x and one factor is x plus y. In this term, one factor is 8 and other factor is x plus y. So in these two terms, x plus y is a common factor. X plus y. So in one bracket we'll have x plus y, and in the other bracket x plus 8. So these are the two factors of this expression. So we have converted this expression in two factors. When we'll divide this expression with this x plus y, we'll get no remainder, 0 remainder, and when we'll divide it with x plus 8, we'll do not get any remainder. So these are the two factors of this expression. This we have done by regrouping method. Second method is when we use identities. So first I'll tell you what are those identities, and then you can factorize an expression, or you can simplify these factors by using identities. Now identities. Basically, there are 4 identities which we use. You should learn them by heart. One is x, a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. How we get these identities into this form? You can watch my video on this. I have explained it there very clearly that when we open this bracket, when we open this square, we get this. So I'll not explain it here. Please watch that. Here you have to just learn it because it is very useful in solving expressions and equations. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. A square, a minus b and a plus b. It will be a square minus b square. Last identity is x plus a and x plus b. Here one variable is same in both the brackets and we have 2 different variables in other bracket. That will be x square plus a plus bx plus ab. Okay. So these are the 4 identities. Just write these identities and then we will first identity is a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. A minus b and a plus b, a square minus b square. X plus a and x plus b will be equal to x square plus a plus b x plus ab. I think it is clear for you. Everything is clear. Good. Write these identities. Then further we will do few questions on these identities. First of all, we will do simplification by using these identities. We use these identities in 2 ways, right? One is to simplify and the other is to factorize. Simplification is we simplify algebraic expressions and convert them into
They simplify them. We have to, when we have to add, multiply, or divide, we use these identities. These identities, why these identities are used and we don't multiply or add these normally? To, because it makes the question easier for us. When I'll do, you will be able to understand it. Four p minus 3q whole square. We can solve this expression by two ways. One is using identities and other one is normally. So you'll see the difference, how easy it is to solve an expression by using identity. So first of all, with the practice, you will be able to judge which identity you have to use. So keep on practicing these questions. You see minus sign. So in second identity, we have minus sign, that was a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Right? We'll use this identity. Why? Because we have two terms a and b, and we have minus sign in between. We'll compare this expression with this identity. So on comparing, we found that we can use this identity, and here a, in place of a, we can take it as 4p, and in place of b, we can take 3q and use identity. A square means 4p square minus 2 into 4p into 3q plus b square means 3q whole square. Right? Now simplify it. It will be 16 b square minus 24 pq plus 9 whole square. So we have got the answer as this. Okay. This is how we have done this question by using identity. Now I will solve you with normally, then you will find the difference between the two. I think it is clear that we will compare these terms with identity. Here we find that a is equal to 4p and b is equal to 3q. Putting it in the right hand side of the identity, we get this answer. Now, if we solve it normally, how we'll do? Four p minus 3q
into 4p minus 3q. We'll first multiply first term with both the terms. 4p minus 3q minus 3q and this 4p minus 3q. You see, earlier when we used identity in 2 steps, our question was over. And now in 2 steps, we have just started the question. We'll multiply it with this. 4p into 4p will be multiplying coefficients, that is 16, and adding power of the variables, p square. Watch my video on this. I have not explained this in this video. We'll do it some other time, how to multiply binomial and with monomial or multiplying binomials with binomials. Okay. Minus 4p into 3q will be 12. We multiply coefficients and we write variables as it is. Minus 3 into 4, 12. 12 pq. We will put minus sign as we have minus sign outside the bracket. Minus 3q into minus 3q. That will be plus 339 q square. Right? Now solving for like terms. 16 p square minus, this is minus 12, this is minus 12. We will add coefficients and we will put these variable part as it is. That is 24 pq plus 9q square. So solving expressions with the help of identity is much easier in comparison to solving it like this. So try to use identities, and especially when it is written in the questions that use identities to solve the question, you should use identities in that case. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break. While you can have look on this question and try to do, I'll give you one question and try to do that question yourself. 2x plus 3y whole square. 2x plus 3y whole square. Do this question both by using identity and by normally by multiplying it. Okay. Okay, Monica, that we'll do in our next video. So okay. Yes, we'll go in other question. I think it is clear. Have you done this question 2x plus 3y whole square? I will just show you this question, and then I think today's class. This will be the last question for today's class. We'll do more questions in other class. Okay. So because I have not got answer from anyone. Okay. This can be done both ways, simply by multiplying two expressions and by using identities. First of all, you have to just judge which identity you will be using in this question. So we have plus sign here. So in plus sign, we have two identities, first and fourth identity. But in fourth identity, we have two brackets with one variable common and one different variable. With two terms, we have just one identity with plus sign, that is first identity, that is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So you have to judge it by seeing signs in the expression, that which sign they are using. If it is only plus sign, then we can use first identity as a plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here, comparing it with the identity, we have a as 2x and b as 3y, right? So 2x whole square plus 2 into a into b. A is 2x into 3y plus 3y whole square, b square, right? Then this will be 4x square plus 4 into 3, 12 xy plus 9y square, right? So this is the way we use identity to solve this expression. And the other way is you will multiply one term with both the two terms and then other 3y with both the two terms, and then you will add the like terms. So this is easy to use. Just you need to uh, judge which identity you have to use, and this only you can do it by practicing more and more. So practice some questions, more questions from your books, NCRT books you can do, or some other practice books, whichever you have, and you can always come up with your queries. I think it is okay. So it is okay for today's class. So this is it with today's class. We'll have some more questions, some more topics in the coming up classes. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel so that you get notification for my live classes, which will be definitely beneficial for you. Please don't forget to watch my videos, and you can always come up with your queries. You can always ask your queries with me. Thank you, everyone. Welcome, Monica. So, okay, bye. Bye, everyone.